Okay.
Hello, we're Cool Cities. We're a project that's teaching kids between the ages of 7 to 9 about the importance of climate change. We teach them specifically about the trade-offs between budget and carbon emission. So the idea is it's a two-player game. One student is the mayor and is in charge of keeping the city at a low budget. The other student is the environmental engineer and is interested in keeping the city at a low carbon emission level. Together they're tasked with designing a cool city. They're first given a focus card which has a particular societal constraint on it, such as when designing your city, remember that you want to attract visitors to your city because you want tourists to come in. So you have to consider that in the design of your city. So then the mayor and the engineer might start placing different elements on the city that they discuss and debate and negotiate together, which they will demonstrate here.
So since we want to cater to an influx of tourists, we need attractive elements. I think a zoo might be a cool thing to put down.
I'm a little worried about how much that will cost for our city.
Well, we have a budget of $5 million, and this is only about $1 million. I think we can afford it.
Okay, let's put down the hotel so our tourists have somewhere to stay and see if that changes anything.
That's a good idea. We also need some parks, don't you think?
People like parks. Let's put some parks there.
Parks and trees. And I think people need to get around, but
How about a bus?
yeah, we can use a bus. We should also have some individual cars if people want to rent cars. Maybe a Tesla?
I don't know about a Tesla. I think that this small car that costs $15,000 is better than that $70,000 car.
But a Tesla doesn't have any carbon emissions, and a normal car does.
Maybe there are other options here that we can look at. Oh, what about this Prius? It's a lot cheaper than the Tesla, but it seems like it might be energy efficient.
That's a good compromise.
So the idea is they continue designing the city and they can see the budget changes and the carbon changes on their city. When they feel that they've designed a city to their liking, they place two halves of a welcome sign on the screen. Once they do, a panel of information shows up that compares the city they've designed to a city in the United States. For example, in this case, because they've designed a city with low carbon, the city is designed just like San Francisco. We talked to them a little bit about what happens when fossil fuel is burned and why they should be thinking about climate change. And we also give them suggestions about what they could do in their life. So for example, we tell them that they might be too young to purchase an energy efficient car, but maybe they could plant some fruits and vegetables or bike to school instead of driving a car. And so in this case, we're hoping that they transfer some of the skills that they learn when playing this game into their real life. Thank you.
Stay cool.